Hello everyone, welcome to another unboxing. This is for the Dispatch magazine, the D icon that came out a while ago. Pre-orders came out a while ago anyway. I think this released on April 20th or something like that, and today is April 25th and it just arrived to me. So that was actually really quick, and I was surprised because I was expecting this on Friday, but it's only Wednesday. So this is that photo magazine from Dispatch. I think this was, I want to say it was like $32, which is also not that bad, especially since, you know, typically you got to pay for EMS shipping and whatnot. So I actually ordered this through Aladin, which is like a Korean bookstore, and they actually have a shop in, I believe it's LA. So I like to order from them because I can order books and like textbooks and whatnot, but sometimes they have like BTS magazines and things like that. So I like to order from their site because they'll ship it from Korea pretty quickly to their US store in LA, and then they'll send it from LA to where I live via media mail, which is like super cheap. So I really appreciate that. But yeah, once I discovered that they will actually ship to the US because they have a store here, I started getting various things from there. So like, for example, this textbook that, not textbook, but this book that came out recently, people have been talking about it, the like Art Revolution book. I got that on there as well. It actually came today as well, which is kind of surprising because I ordered these separately days apart, but they both arrived today. So yeah, anyway, if you need like books or something from Korea or textbooks, that's a great site. And yeah, apparently they carry BTS stuff sometimes, so it's really cool. I didn't have to pay a lot extra for it. So let's go ahead and get into this. I think this camera setup will work. I hope. This tripod is really not the best. So, but yeah, I'm in my new space now. We moved recently, so hopefully, you know, hopefully the setups will be a little bit better, especially once I get a new tripod. So let me go ahead and nip the plastic somewhere carefully. I'm like right next to the tripods. I really hope I don't knock it over in this process. So yeah, this is a pretty hefty book. I'm actually gonna have to come over here to the side so that I can hopefully get all this on camera. But yeah, if you pre-ordered this, it came with some pre-order gifts, which are these like postcard. Oh yeah, they're like legit postcards. I don't know how in focus this is gonna be because this is not my DSLR, so I apologize. But yeah, there's like lines over here, and these are like, you know, just paper postcards. And then these ones are, I don't remember what they call them, but they're basically photo cards. So I'm gonna open these first. Let's move this out of the way for now. So these are like pretty large, I guess, and they're also double-sided. So let me, sorry, the shadows in here. So I'm just gonna kind of show them to the camera and then put them down. So they are double-sided. So the one side is kind of like actually sort of graphic stylized on the background, and the other side is just regular photo. So these are like not normal photo card size or anything. So I think this is gonna be another project for me to do. I'm actually trying to figure out how to make custom photo card sleeves, so we're gonna see how that goes. I was gonna do it tonight, but it's already like 11. I have to go to work tomorrow, so I will probably do it tomorrow or this weekend, and if it succeeds, I will film a video. But yeah, these are like individual and a couple group shots. So there we go. And I assume these are like shots in the book, or they're just a B cut or something. This is like was this? I don't remember if that was promo. or what, but I've seen that picture before. Or maybe it was just in the album, I don't remember. I think there might be just 2 of each member, I'm not sure. Oh, he's got him upside down. Yep, looks like there's like 2 of each member and a group card. So that's those. So the second little pre-order thing were these postcards, which I'll go ahead and show. Yeah, somebody like tell me if you have a tripod recommendation or something, because I feel like no matter how I set this up, I'm having to set to the side, and then I'm kind of like at a weird angle, and it makes everything look kind of squished like vertically when it's not quite that squished. I don't know. I need to look into that. So hopefully this is, whoops, see, hitting the tripod. In focus. I think I need like a stronger light too. Okay, so that's all of those, and now we can get into this. It does look like it's a little bit of angle, I apologize. I want to be able to get the whole thing on frame. So it looks like one side, hair, looks like one side is facing this way. So it does say up here, Dispatch Magazine, Spring 2018 issue. So I believe they've only done this once before, and it was the group New East, I believe. That's all that I'm aware they've done it for anyway. So this is actually the front. I apologize if there's like cat hair. But this is actually the front. So you can see that there. Oh, on here they put the quote that if we're together in the desert, even a desert becomes the sea. But yes, this is the actual front there. The side. This is like, I mean, this is like a really thick book, but it's, like, I lack the technical vocabulary to describe this, but it's like it's not, shiny, you know, like a magazine typically is, like you see at newsstands and whatnot. Like even Billboard, like those magazines are like shiny, you know what I mean? So this is more like textured and kind of a matte cover. So I'm interested to see how the inside will be. I apologize, the light looks a little bit like yellow, maybe. Hope it's not coloring the pictures too much. Okay, readjusted a little bit in terms of position, so hopefully this looks alright. So I believe this is photos and like interviews or something. So yeah, this is like matte paper. So like it's not like shiny photo paper, it's matte paper, which I'm usually like not really that much of a fan of matte paper, but I don't know. I mean, it looks alright here. I don't think it's a bad choice. Apologize if these pictures are smaller and aren't showing up as well. Just don't want to mess with the focus. I don't know if you can see in this one, but there's a skateboard. Yeah, there's definitely some text sprinkled throughout, which I will not read right now because it take too long. Oh, they even put like the little emojis. Or I don't know what that's supposed to be, but that's silly. That was the cat, that was a tiger, and that was a rabbit, I guess. Interesting. Yeah, so I guess they're these are quotes from like individual members and whatnot, so I should like try to translate those. List them. If I get a chance to translate those or something, I'll list them in the description. I don't want to like open this too far because it bends the spine, so hopefully these are still showing up good without that. A little chicken. I like these with like the sunset in the background for the lighting. Whoops. I apologize if I'm going like faster on some pages than others. It's like every time I look at the camera and I see how much like room I have left to film, I speed up a little bit. This camera doesn't hold as much film. It's like some sudden orange over there. Can't like turn the pages, no. Oh, there's more orange. Well, I guess that was in earlier. There's like a little shading over the photo. Do you think that orange kind of clashes, to be honest? Because like this is almost all cool toned, this whole photo shoot basically in the background, and then this random orange. I don't know. Oh no. It's like right in the middle. Okay. I was trying to like figure out what that says. Let's say you can't make it nothing. Yeah, lyrics. I was like, these are lyrics, right? Yeah, a few lyrics here and there. Like offshoots. Interesting. See, this color's cool tone. It goes better with with that. Oh, lots of little cuts over here. And then, oh, this is like magazine paper, like I was talking about, like glossy magazine paper. All of a sudden. Oh, okay, so this is like interview. Yeah, my contacts are kind of blurry, so I can't really see it, but interview questions and whatnot, which I'm sure are already like translated online somewhere, but I'll probably eventually translate it myself, so I will read this later. Take way too long to read right now. But yeah, it looks like each person, I guess, answered a few questions. These are also glossy pages. These are just like a bunch of behind the scenes nonsense photos happening. So this is from, what is this from? I don't know. Well, one of those concerts. I know, like I've seen it on DVD. I just don't remember which one. I guess it's Wings Tour. That would make sense because it was like a year that they followed them or whatever. There's that orange again. Whoops. That side's getting less heavy now, so now it's trying to come over. I think it was this section people said that there weren't any individual cuts of Hoseok, which now that I'm looking at it, yeah, there's not, which I wonder, like people got really upset about it, which I understand, but it's like, I wonder, like, I highly doubt that was on purpose, but it's also kind of weird that they wouldn't just have photos, so I'm like, did it get left out of the final layout and somebody didn't notice because he's in these pictures, but then, these individual cuts, he's not. Unless I skipped the page, but I don't think so, because I've seen a bunch of people upset about that on Twitter, which I understand. But at the same time, also, too, like, just assume that it's not on purpose. Yeah, somebody should have caught it, but mistakes do happen, so someone who does magazine and editorial work on all sorts of projects, I understand mistakes happen, but at the same time, I assume somebody checked, like somebody from Big Hit would have checked this beforehand. I don't know, maybe not, who knows. But yeah, so I don't know why. This goes back to group shots. And Billboard, of course. It's like in the middle. And now that they're like glossy pages, I can't turn them. I think these are some of the photos that they posted online back when this came out. Hopefully there's not too much of a glare, because it's like glaring off that shiny paper. Yeah, it didn't look like he had an individual cut there either, so I don't know what's up with that. mouse is like getting really hard to turn. These pages are also the glossy pages. Gonna have to speed up a little bit here. I've got like 7 minutes left on my card. Well, that's a lot of pictures. Like 7 minutes left on my card here to get the rest of these photos. Oh, you have American swords are in here. Why do we have hand pictures? That's interesting. Is this like, do they spy on people on Twitter? I'm confused. What? What is this? And that's the end. So yeah, and the back has that photo this way. So yeah, that was nice. This is, I don't know. I don't think it was like too expensive or anything for what it was, and it did come with some extras. So yeah, I think this was pretty nice. I don't know, like I said, what happened with the individual cut thing. I don't know. I'm just gonna assume it wasn't on purpose, but, you know, raging on Twitter doesn't solve anything, and like spamming accounts and whatnot doesn't solve anything, or like emailing Big Hit doesn't necessarily solve anything. So I get why people are upset, but, you know, they can't really do anything about it now because it's already been printed, but hopefully it was just an accident. But yeah, hopefully it doesn't happen again, but I know that's frustrating, and you would think somebody would have checked or whatever, so who knows. I don't know, but overall I think it's really well done. It's a lot of, you know, a lot of good like behind the scenes shots, but also like more photo shoot shots. I'm not sure why like this I almost said the sky roof, the roof with like the skyline shots. That shoot is all in like matte paper. It's all matte, just regular paper like that or whatever, and the interview parts and then the behind the scene photos parts, all that entire like sort of year recap, I guess, is in the like shiny magazine paper. So I don't know the purpose of that either, but I'm a texture person, so I'm just like, I don't really like the matte pages typically, but I don't know, here it's not too bad. It's just a little odd that it's like both in the magazine together. But yeah, I don't know, this is, I mean, they're calling it a magazine. It's definitely definitely a photo book. There's just some interviews in there, which I will read later. But yeah, so I'm glad I bought it. At first I wasn't going to because it was, I don't know, I thought it was going to be more expensive, I guess, or hard to get because it was pre-order, and it was kind of pre-order in Korea only, I guess, because of it being dispatched. But yeah, I'm glad I got it. I have seen some on eBay, so if you haven't gotten one and you want to get one, I think there are still some on eBay that are fairly priced. They're like maybe $40. Some people are definitely marking up those prices, so try to grab one real quick before they go up a lot more, because that's been happening. Yeah, so my Japanese album for Face Yourself should hopefully come soon. I don't know where it is. It shipped like several weeks ago and it's not here yet, so hopefully it comes soon. I can unbox that and maybe make some other videos, but yeah, so I'm glad this arrived without damage too, because it was media mail and just kind of in a box without really any bubble wrap or anything. But there were like little air packages in packing in it, so at least that was there. But yeah, I think that's it for now, and my memory card is running out. So thank you for watching, and hopefully I will have some more things to unbox soon.